Guys, how are we doing? How are we doing? It's Rafael Feliciano of Sizzle SWFL Restaurant Week, and we are at our third stop of the day. We are at the trifecta of the Collier Group restaurants. We are Marco Prime, one of the best restaurants here in Marco Island. We're going to sit down with Didi. Didi is the general manager, or is actually the restaurant manager of the restaurant. They went ahead and put together an awesome spread for us. And I just want to double check if we're live. I'm trying to see. I don't see us live. Are we live? Oh, shit. Got it back. All right. Let's see. We're going to start this over again, guys. We're just making sure we're getting our connection put together. I don't see that we're live, so if you guys see us, like the video, share the video. Oh, here it is. We've been live for 48 seconds. Cool. Guys, how are we doing? This is Rafael Feliciano. I'm going to start over again with Rafael Feliciano of Sizzle SWFL Restaurant Week, and we are at our third stop of the day. I just want you guys to know that it is a huge blessing to be doing this job because I've ate twice today. We have Anthony with us.
Back at it again.
Anthony's been on our journey with us. He's you've done the Ruth Chris one. We've done Da Vinci's, Oyster Society.
Now we're on the Marco Prime.
And we're down at Marco Prime, man. So how is the food so far? Tell us about this being the camera guy foodie, how this has been.
I've never tried food like this in my life. I'm so happy.
What's been your favorite so far?
So far?
Oh, I know what it is.
You know.
It's been the veal.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Anthony's our camera guy today. He's been holding the camera and he's been tasting the food, and we're paying him in food. And we were just at Da Vinci's, and he's like, "What is that?" And I said, "That's veal. That's veal, a veal chop."
I had no idea.
You've never had veal before. So tell us about your first experience having veal, man.
Veal's good. I don't even know what to say about it. It was crazy.
Well, Anthony is he actually goes to FGCU. And we were talking about Restaurant Week. We have a scholarship now, which is, it's for the resort and hospitality kids. But, I mean, just being an FGCU student, how awesome is it to have a scholarship that's supporting the local high school kids trying to go to college?
Oh, it's definitely wonderful. I think the best thing about it is that it gets people kind of knowing a little bit more about resort and hospitality. It also gets people hype about the fact that they're, supported in school.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Guys, we're about to go inside. We're going to talk about the food. We're going to eat the food. We already saw what the food looks like. It's probably one of the best selections that we're going to see. We got some, I'm not even going to tell you. We're just going to go in. So Restaurant Week, May 31st, June 13th. Actually, there was just a post right here from our page. It's May 31st, June 13th, SizzleSWFL.com or SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. It has all the menus, all the restaurants, and Restaurant Week is now benefiting $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle SWFL Food and Beverage Scholarship to helping local high school kids go to resort and hospitality program.
Look at this guy in the community.
God! All right, so that's it. We're going to start going in there. JC, what's going on, man? If you guys are watching, like the video, share the video, help us get the word out. We're at Marco Prime here in Marco Island. We're about to go check out the food.
All right,
you ready?
Do it.
Cool.
All right. Switch the camera.
All right, go ahead and walk through. Beautiful restaurant, Marco Prime, sister restaurant of the Collier Group, of Oyster Society, and Da Vinci's Restaurante. Awesome. Didi looks ready to dig in. We have what room are we in? All right, how about this? We'll sit down. We'll start talking about everything. How are you? So, Didi, we are here, Marco Prime, beautiful restaurant. Before we even get into the food, tell us about Marco Prime and how it's different from some of your other restaurants.
Well, besides being located in the heart of the Marco Island, we are a family-oriented team that takes care of one another, and that's how we take care of our guests. Our chef takes a lot of pride in making his food. He's very detail-oriented. Yes, this is our food. It's a contemporary cuisine.
And no one's gonna be able to tell, but Dee Dee was very nervous about this video, so if you are watching, ask us some questions. Ask her about the food, ask her about herself, ask her about the restaurant. We're going to make this as comfortable and as seamless as possible, I promise. So Marco Prime, so it's kind of like the fusion of the other restaurants, you'd say?
Well, we have our Italian restaurant, which is, I would say, comfort food, family style. The Oyster Society is seafood. They're doing a great job. And then I feel like we are a best of both worlds. We combine it all together. It has a little bit of French and Asian and Italian fusion to it. Our chef is Italian, so he does his own little twist on the food.
So you say this is so French, Italian, Asian, so very contemporary. Basically,
Correct.
You guys are piecing together. I've been to Oyster Society. I've been to Da Vinci's. I'd say those are more classic, more traditional. This is more contemporary. This is fun, right? You guys experiment a little bit with your menu.
Correct. Every time I talk to people and they tell me, well, this is a little different. I've never seen it like this. I always say, well, our chef likes to think outside of the box, and this is what we get, something new, something different. And yet I would say it has a twist of healthy. I think our menu is very healthy food.
Yeah. Going from the comfort food to the more, modern food. Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, we've been here a few times. We love the Carvelli Group restaurants, and this is, I think, your third restaurant week that you guys have been with us.
Correct.
Why would a restaurant? Here's a good question. If you were to talk to a restaurant owner or a restaurant manager, why should they do restaurant week? How has it benefited you guys?
Well, I would say why not? This is a great opportunity besides helping others, and like in this case kids. I would say it's also a great opportunity for us to give them a piece of our heart. This is what we do on a daily basis. This is what we get to enjoy. Some of the people never been here, they never heard of us. Well, this is a great chance to do it, and if we have a little bit of opportunity to give them some of this, I think it's a great idea.
Guys, Dee Dee makes a great point, because if you look at the food on the table, this is like sample of what you're gonna get for restaurant week when you come out here. Marco Island, it might be a little far for some people in Naples or Fort Myers and Cape Coral, but if you want good food, this is the time to go out. Restaurant week, May 31st to June 13th. $1 from every meal sold is going to the restaurant, Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Food and Beverage Scholarship, and you get to taste food that you've never had before, things that are a little outside the box, maybe a little outside your comfort zone, or try a restaurant that you were thinking about trying, and now you get to come here for a great entry-level price. So we have Dee Dee with us today. She is the restaurant manager of Marco Prime, and let's dig into the food, because this is the start. Everyone wants to talk about the food.
Correct, and some of these are our house specialties.
So house specialties. You didn't come out with new items. You're using your signature stuff.
Correct, because this is what we're known for. This is what we have people coming back for, and this is what we want to present to the people, And all of these dishes you're going to find on the restaurant week menu as well.
Awesome. So let's start probably with the appetizers, right? And this is also closest to Anthony. So what do we have here?
Luigi says nice.
Nice. Oh, actually, wait. What do you want to start with?
Well, this is our cake. This is also what you're going to find on the menu.
Okay.
These two are going to be our appetizers on the menu.
Oh, so this was an appetizer. Oh, my gosh. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get
This is
there.
our main. This is our crab cake on all bay remoulade with a little bit of arugula. And here we're going to have, which I heard that this is originally like chef's grandma's recipe.
Okay.
That's what the rumor is going on.
Well, this is the crab cake. What's this aioli right here?
All bay remoulade.
Oh.
And I'm grateful because I get to eat here every night before I go home, so delish. We like people to come here, take a picture of our food, tag us on the social media.
You know what's awesome about that? Yes, no, you're right. I think that your food is very, it's very picture worthy. These are the type of foods that you're going to see on Instagram. People's going to talk about their dishes. That crab cake was delicious right at the bottom, and you can't see it unless you actually eat it. It has a perfect crust right at the bottom.
And everything is in-house made. We get our produce 7 days a week.
Yeah, look at that.
We have the highest quality of the meat. We even get the full fish, and our chef fillets the fish on a daily basis.
Do you do
here,
whole fish at table?
No,
No, it's not off. That's probably better that way because no one wants to do that on their own. No, the crab cake was delicious. So that would be appetizer 1.
Yes.
With the perfect golden bottom right there, and then what is that? Arugula salad. Okay, and then next we have the meatball.
The meatball. It's whole 7 ounces of Wagyu meatball. Has a little bit of Gruyere cheese and spinach.
All right, so we're gonna take this off so people can see the meatball a little bit more.
Yes, a little bit of crispy onions. Do you need a knife?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut it up. Okay, so what we have crispy onions on top, and then
melted Gruyere cheese and some spinach in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. What's inside that meatball?
Spinach.
Spinach, perfect.
Told you, healthy.
Healthy. Awesome. And this is a signature. You guys order this. Now, does it always come with 1 meatball? Can you order 2?
Well, you can if you want to.
Well, there you go.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah, we're going to save that for later for sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the crispy onions on top. I mean, that's a
Yes.
great touch to that, too. Something classic, but
With a little twist, right?
With a
like
little
I
modern
mentioned
twist.
earlier. Yeah.
awesome.
And
Delicious.
then we have over here
Okay.
our herb crusted tuna.
Herb encrusted tuna. Okay. Now there's a lot
Some
going on here, and this is probably a good example of how you guys take traditional dishes and add like this contemporary modern twist to it.
Whole new world. Herb crusted tuna with a little bit of Asian potato salad, some carrot puree in the bottom.
So what
and
is this
then
right here?
Asian potato salad.
Asian potato salad.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have a little bit of carrot puree here and some mango papaya salsa.
Oh, carrot puree.
Yeah, this is delicious.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And then here,
Tuna.
tuna. How do you
It's
guys?
your rare.
What is on the outside? It looks like
It's herb crusted.
herb encrusted tuna.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, so one more time. Go through that one more time for everyone that just tuned in.
So this is our beautiful herb crusted tuna, super rare. Then we serve it with a side of Asian potato salad, some carrot puree, mango papaya salsa, and a little wasabi aioli.
And that's a perfect example of an Instagram worthy dish.
Sometimes it's so difficult, because like we approach every table, we try to make sure everybody has a great experience, and every time I want to go and approach and say, how is everything, and make sure they're enjoying, first thing I see is like they're like this. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, just give us a moment. Like, right, don't eat yet, I got to take a picture. So this is, an amazing validation to us that, whatever chef does makes an impact and
Because
makes a difference.
Everyone eats with their eyes first.
True.
Everyone eats with their eyes. And speaking of eyes, we have to get into this burger.
I have to apologize for that. That does not come with instructions on how to eat it. It's delicious.
How? Okay. You have to tell us. How? First of all, that looks delicious. Even the presentation of the fries. But what is on the burger?
This one over here,
Yep.
it's Parmesan tuli.
Parmesan. So yeah, break down the burger for us.
It's an open face, a Marco Prime Ultimate burger. Has a little bit of truffle onion jam of 14 ounce.
14
ounce by the
ounces.
patty, correct.
Dude, Aunt, get that.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
14
Top with- yeah.
ounces. And what is this right here?
It's red wine and currant aioli.
Red wine
And currant aioli.
and currant aioli.
You would never think of it, but then once you try it and you combine it and mix it together, it's just mind-blowing explosion in your mouth.
Listen, if you think I'm not going to eat this, well, you're wrong. And get some of that in there.
Oh yeah. Try with a
my
little
God.
bit of sprout chips as well. A little
Alright.
crispy adds a touch to it.
There it is, guys. Look, sorry. You guys have been watching me eat all week, so using my hands for this.
This one is definitely worthy. And
Alright,
this is
hold
what
on.
burger is,
This is, okay, a little bit of that Parmesan cheese. Oh, man.
And I already mentioned, we treat each other like family, therefore we treat our guests like family. So hey, just dig in, use your hands and eat that burger. It's really delicious. It pays off, right? You can just tell. Look at the face expression. It's really good. And then over
Just
here,
keep talking.
then over here we have our rosemary and lemon marinated chicken with some Newski bacon and corn Brussels sprouts.
Did you say Newski bacon?
Yes, you
So-
have it also in here.
If you guys don't know, for those who are watching, my business partner, Guy, he's home right now. And as soon as you said Newski bacon, I guarantee you he put a comment in the box and said, did someone say bacon? Yeah, Anthony, let me know if he says anything about bacon.
No, but JC said it looks really good.
All right, so I completely missed everything you're saying because I was still indulging in that glorious burger. So this is one of your entrees.
Yes. This also you can find on our restaurant week menu.
Okay, so what is it?
It's our rosemary and lemon overnight marinated chicken with some baby roasted potatoes, and we have some Brussels sprouts with corn and bacon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So out of all these things that you have on your menu, I mean, these are obviously your signatures, but what sells the most?
What sells the most? Well, I would definitely say, if you haven't tried it yet, our miso glazed Chilean sea bass is definitely a go-to. Tuna does sell a lot as well.
Tuna's very well. As it should. It's a beautiful dish.
Yes, we're also very known for our truffle parmesan fries. Even before I started working here, I used to come here just for a drink to have some truffle parmesan fries and desserts. So
that's awesome. I mean, and I was a little worried, when you sent us the menu for Restaurant Week, and all the menus, guys, they're at Sizzle SWFL.com, SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. We saw the burger on there, and we're like, wow, you guys doing a burger? But that's 14 ounces of goodness, topped with Parmesan crusted cheese and
humble folk goat cheese.
She's gonna say that because I can't say that.
Truffle onion jam, red wine and currant aioli, a little bit of pepper, Niski bacon with some steak fried potatoes and sprouts chips.
Beautiful, beautiful. We got the crab cake, some chicken, a great appetizer, meatball appetizer. Didi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
I appreciate it. You just can't go without trying that one.
Okay. I'm going to have some of this. How should I have it? With a little bit of the carrot puree?
Just dig in. Smudge it all.
Smudge it all. God, I like you.
Yeah, come and see us at Marco Prime. We're going to serve you a great menu, great food. You're going to enjoy it. And if there is anything here extra we can do for you, you will let us know.
Wow, what a way that was the best wrap up we've had. For someone that started this kind of nervous, she wrapped that better than anyone we've ever had. Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th. $1 from every meal sold across 70 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida is benefiting our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. And we're doing that because restaurants tell us all the time they need help. Back of house, front of house, servers, cooks, and this is our way of helping local high school graduates that are going to the Resort and Hospitality program get a scholarship, get the financial aid they need, and hopefully we want them to stay in the community, work, and flourish here. Guys, if you've been tuning in, thanks so much. We are finishing up at Marco Prime here in Marco Island, and tomorrow we have a few other restaurants to visit, but today, me, Anthony, and Didi, we're going to eat all this food. Thanks a lot, guys.